we have read about parts of cell organelles. In this video we have to know something about nucleus. Nucleus is the central part of the cell. The nucleus is usually a dense spherical or oval organelle. In a young cell, it occupies a central position. In the mature plant cell, with the formation of the vacuoles, it is shifted to one side. Usually, a single nucleus is present in each cell, but some cells may have more than one nucleus. In bacteria and blue-green algae, a true nucleus is absent, but nuclear material is present. The nucleus is absent in mature mammalian RBC and in the side tube cell in phloem tissue of plants. The size of nuclei vary from 5 to 25 micrometer. The nucleus is surrounded by a double membrane called the nuclear envelope, which separates it from the surrounding cytoplasm. Numerous pores are present in this membrane to allow the transport of materials between the nucleus and the cytoplasm. There is a colorless dense sap present inside the nuclear membrane known as a nuclear sac. This is the central part of a cell, nucleus. It is a double membrane bounded organelles called nuclear envelope. There are so many pores for transporting the substance in this nuclear envelope so that some of the necessary materials can enter inside the nucleus from cytoplasm and come out from this membrane. This is the nucleolus and there are so many dense particles present inside the nucleus. Inside the nucleoplasm is a tangled mass of thread-like structure called chromatin. They are formed of an acid called deoxyribonucleic acid and protein. When a cell starts to divide, the tangled mass of chromatin condenses into long threads and finally rod-like bodies called chromosomes. The chromosomes contain stretches of DNA which carry information for protein synthesis. These stretches of DNA are called genes. Genes are passed from parents to children through sperm and eggs. This is why a gene is called the hereditary unit and DNA is called the hereditary material. This is the structure of a nucleus. This is called nuclear envelope. This is nucleoplasm. Inside the nucleus there is a nucleolus and the tangled mass thread-like structure called chromatin. Nuclear membrane. So the stretches of DNA are called genes. Inside the nucleus there are two nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. Function of nucleus: the nucleus is the storehouse of gene. Gene controls the production of enzymes without which there cannot be any metabolic activity. Genes also order the cell to perform a specialized function such as cell division, cell secretion, cell communication, etc. Removing the nucleus from a cell means removing the guiding center of that cell. Therefore, without a nucleus, a cell can neither survive nor show specialized activities. Inside the nucleus, there is also nucleolus. The nucleolus is a spheroid organelle. Inside the nucleus, it is densest organelle and is prominent in cells that synthesize protein. The number of nuclei in a cell may be one, several, or thousands. It can DNA which synthesize ribosomal RNA. Function: it synthesize RNA to constitute ribosomes. It play an important role in cell division. Structure and types of chromosomes. Chromosomes. A chromosome is a deeply staining rod-like structure with a part that usually constricted. This is the point of primary constricted called the centromere. During cell division, spindle fibers are attached to kinetochore located in the centromere. On the basis of the position of the centromere, there are 4 types of chromosomes. First, if the position of the centromere is such that the 2 arms of the chromosomes are equal, then it is called metacentric. Second, first is metacentric. Second, if one of the arms of the chromosome is smaller than the other, then it is called submetacentric. Third, if one of the arm of the chromosome is considerably smaller than the other, this straight chromosome is called acrocentric. And number 4, when the centromere occupies one end of the chromosome, it is called telocentric. These are the structure of chromosome on the basis of their position of centromeres. The tip of chromosomes are called telomeres. After that, prokaryotic chromosomes. Prokaryotic chromosomes are also composed of DNA, but they are circular. As the 2 ends of DNA are joined, this is only one chromosome in a prokaryotic cell. This chromosome is not complex with protein and acidic protein, which is a characteristic of eukaryotic chromosome. A eukaryotic chromosome results from the condensation of chromatin, which happens only during the early part of cell division. In this condensed state, its genes are not active. A eukaryotic chromosome must be condensed before highly extended form called chromatin. The chromatin of prokaryotes do not undergo such condensations and decondensations. Now, the number of chromosomes. Number of chromosomes. The number of chromosomes within the nucleus is constant in all individuals of a given species. For example, there are 46 chromosomes in a human being, 40 in a mouse, 8 in a fruit fly, 20 in maize, 24 in tomato, and 48 in potato. As it represents 2 sets of chromosome, one set received from each parent, this number is called diploid number of chromosome, and the nucleus of a gamete contain half this number of chromosome or the haploid number. Thus, a human gamete contains 23 chromosome. A haploid set of chromosome is called genome.